Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Bina. Because tomorrow we will have the final verdict of the Lok Sabha elections of 2024, and here we are discussing once again the exit polls, which has already happened, and we are not surprised that Modi has the BJP, in fact, has done remarkably well in this exit poll, and we'll be discussing about that, as well as the fact that BJP has made great strides in the southern states of India, and it's very surprising according to the exit polls. So tomorrow we will wait and see as to how it reflects, on the ground. And friends, also the fact that Salman Khan, is having more and more trouble each and every day, and Ada Sharma has moved into SSR's flat. We'll be discussing about that as well. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. So, jumping into the first story with regards to the Lok Sabha polls, and according to the Lok Sabha exit polls, and according to several exit polls, according to Access My India, which says that NDA has crossed 361 seats. News 24 Today, Chanakya 400 seats. Republic Bharat Matriz 353. So it's all, the NDA has comfortably crossed 350 seats according to various, exit polls. And the exit polls have predicted NDA dominance in Karnataka and Maharashtra, and also, to some progress in Kerala. In Bengal, the exit polls predicted a better performance for the BJP than it did the last time. Most exit polls have said that the BJP will now be the single largest party in Bengal in terms of Lok Sabha seats. The BJP is likely to win 1 to 3 seats in Tamil Nadu, according to Access My India exit poll. Besides, the India bloc may win 33 to 37 of the 39 seats. Karnataka could hold a surprise if BJP repeats its dominance. And according to the average of the exit polls, 23 seats for BJP in Karnataka, gained from the alliance with JDS. Even Telangana would be a surprise. The exit polls hold true. BJP has never been a major player here, and the Congress is the ruling party, while the main opposition party, the Bharat Rashtra Samiti, has been on the decline. The exit polls predict far sharper gains for the BJP due to this anticipated placing its neck and neck with the Congress in the state, which has 17 Lok Sabha seats. The NDA has, in 2019, the NDA got 4 seats in Telangana. So overall, it's just huge Modi wave 3.0 in according to the exit polls, and I'm not surprised because in Candid Media we have predicted this huge wave much earlier than any of the news channels reported. And so, yeah, what is your take on this?
So I think all of us, many of us, will be giving up, saying our prayers first thing in the morning, because we know what is coming, and we know who is going to be the leader for the third time, and there are no doubts about that. Of course, these people are just fooling around. They are just like empty vessels make a lot of noise, and since they've joined hands, they become more vessels. So we're just waiting for them to come out with different excuses as to why PM Modi will win.
Yeah, so the Congress party has come with various excuses that it's initially they said they will boycott the exit polls, and also the fact that I wouldn't be surprised if Kapil Sibal will create some sort of case with regards to maybe EVM and all those things. The EVMs are not functioning properly, and all those issues.
If the EVMs are not functioning, then in Kerala, if they are winning, so only the EVM in Kerala was working. Can he explain that? If it happened, if it comes to that, then he'll have to explain that first.
Exactly. So I will wait and watch for tomorrow, friends, as the result will come out, and the opposition, the dot dot alliance, will point out various excuses that this election has been cleverly manipulated unknowingly and knowingly by BJP, and they will come with all sorts of excuses tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised. And because, friends, don't forget the fact that another aspect of this election was, people like Dhruv Rathi, people like many other YouTubers, who have a lot of funding from the likes of George Soros. They tried to influence the voting patterns, or among the Indian youth, especially. And because he got so much of viewership, Dhruv Rathi, for each of his videos. But despite that, you can see from the exit polls that none of these videos have had any impact on the ground. And despite all these YouTubers like Dhruv Rathi peddling their agenda, nothing really worked at the end of the day. And despite George Soros's best funding across various parties, and it seems that Modi's the strong divine force behind Modi, because he has meditated across different places. He has got the blessings of all the gods, and especially with the inauguration of the Ram Mandir and many others. So the whole, of the nation is behind him, and especially the divine force. So welcome, Vibhos, and welcome each and everyone. Yes.
In fact, while this is happening, apparently, Atishi is saying that, see, look how, how he's, Kejriwal is being treated in jail. It is so hot and he doesn't even have an air conditioner, and he's being put, to tolerate the heat there. So this lady, should be called, Mrs. Complainer, because she complains about everything. Even if there's a fly on her nose, she'll say that, see, BJP has planted the fly on her nose. So that's the kind of ministers that Kejriwal has, speaking on his behalf. Welcome, Vibhu, and welcome, Sumita.
Yes, welcome Sumita, welcome. So now all eyes will be on Arvind Kejriwal, especially after tomorrow, as to what will really happen to the Delhi government. Because how long can you have a CM sitting in jail? And it is very very bad. So we'll have to wait and see if what will happen. Will an election be conducted again, and what are the rules? And we'll be seeing how BJP will handle it as well, and how the election commission as well. So yeah, coming to the next piece of news, and yes, you can take this.
Yeah. Now, when you're talking about this gang, the Bishnoi gang, the Navi Mumbai police on Saturday arrested a 30-year-old member of the gang of Lawrence Bishnoi and Goldie Brar from Haryana for his alleged involvement in a plot to target Salman Khan. This is the fifth arrest in the case, as four others were arrested in the conspiracy case registered on April 24th. According to police, Deepak Gogalia, alias Johnny Valmiki, was nabbed with the help of Haryana police. An officer said the role of Gogalia was identified after the interrogation of four arrested accused: Dhananjay Tepsing, alias Ajay Kashyap, Gaurav Bhatia, alias Nahvi, and Wapsi Khan, alias Wasim Chikna, and Rizwan Khan. Now, the Deputy Commissioner of Navi Mumbai police then reached out to their counterparts at Bhiwani in Haryana, who then apprehended Gogalia. A team was subsequently sent to the location, and Gogalia was taken into custody. Now, an officer said that Gogalia was given the responsibility of making arrangements for the accommodation of the accused and to provide vehicles for committing the crime. Now, senior police Nitin Thakre of Panvel police said Gogalia was part of the group conspiring to target Khan, and he was constantly in touch with the four accused through video calls. The arrests come more than a month after the two accused fired shots outside Salman Khan's Bandra residence. Now, the Navi Mumbai police claimed that the second attempt to attack Khan was planned when he would be on his way to his Panvel farmhouse. Nearly 17 people were involved in the Navi Mumbai operation, and they had conducted a recce at Panvel in February this year. Among those booked are gangsters Lawrence Bishnoi, his cousin Anmol, and accomplice Goldie Bra. Khan has been on the radar of the gang after he shot a black buck during the shooting of a movie in Rajasthan in 1998 and has since been receiving threats. Police believe that this is a bid by the Bishnoi to gain a foothold in Mumbai and begin extortion in the city. As per the FIR, Panvel Senior Inspector Nitin Thackeray received a tip-off about members of the Bishnoi gang camping in Panvel to conduct a recce. Police said Kashyap was also in touch with a Pakistan-based person identified as Dogar to purchase AK-47s that were to be used in the attack. After the attack, the accused were to go underground and reassemble in Kanyakumari, from which they would go to Sri Lanka, the police added. Now, what is very strange, friends, is the kind of double talk that the police are making. See, for example, the police said, the police are saying that this is because of the, he's being attacked because of the Blackbuck case. And then they say, police believe that this is a bid by the Bishnoi to gain a foothold in Mumbai and begin extortion in the city. So if Salman Khan, killed the buck, okay, that's fine. They can jail him. But how is the connection with the extortion coming in here? Is my question. So does it mean that, see, at the moment, the extortion is under this actor, and that they want to get a foothold means they want to remove him because he was running the extortion racket? So this is very amusing, isn't it, Jaydev?
Yes, welcome, Purna. So, with regards to Salman Khan, like we said earlier, what is so special in Salman Khan that the whole state machinery is working overtime to, so efficiently arrest all the people involved, and that too working overtime. And if it was just a common man like you and me, we would have to run from pillar to pole to even get the attention of the police. So
what is also amusing, Jaydev, is the fact that one man died. They're not making a noise about that. How did that man die in custody?
Yes. Yeah. And the court has asked the post-mortem report as well. And we'll have to wait. And the mother of the deceased, she has had a lot of guts to question the suspicious death of this person in the custodial of Mumbai police. So it is quite irritating to see that this Bollywood particular superstar getting so much of support and from a person from the CM, the Maharashtra CM Eknath Shinde. And it is really irritating, to say the least, because when you have people like Jia Khan, SSR, and Disha Salian not getting any sort of justice and no updates, so the Maharashtra government has a lot to think for, because in the next Maharashtra election we'll have to wait and see what really happens. And right now, Salman Khan is really, he is disturbed because he's not taking part in the Big Boss event as well. And he's no longer the host because of these occurrences. And he was paid around 12 crores per episode, and now he's being replaced by Anil Kapoor. He does not have any single films this year. So that says a lot as to where Bollywood is really heading. And despite what many people say, that Bollywood films are not affected, we have time and again showed the proof as to how there's not a single film from any of the Khans. The OTT platforms themselves are saying that we won't buy films from any of the superstars in Bollywood, and they will look at how well that particular film has performed in the box office, and according to that they will fix the rates. So you can see now that OTT platforms as well, they are laying down the conditions to each and every one. And also you have Sanjay Leela Bansali having this Hira Mandi, and he's not releasing any film, on the theaters because he knows that it's a huge financial risk. So welcome, Poonaji, and yes, we were watching the exit
Also,
polls.
see,
Yes.
the funny thing is, see, one of the astrologers, there are quite a few astrologers on the social media, on Twitter, and one particular person, Astro Council KK, he said, what about Modi ji, what he said was that, especially 2024, win maybe even bigger than 2019 for Modi ji. So a lot of the people are predicting a huge number for Modi ji. So we are waiting in anticipation to know everything tomorrow.
Yes.
Deepak says these Khans are living in a bubble. They simply cannot accept a reality that they have well past this their, I suppose, their caliber by date. So here I want to just make a small remark, Jaydev, before you continue. So apparently, stage two, no, I'm not talking about the elections now. I'm talking about stage two of the pre-wedding celebrations of Ambani's is happening, and apparently, what the little bit I read was that Andrea Bocelli, sang, at one of the events. I'm just wondering whether Salman Khan even knows who's Bocelli, So he must be asking, "यारे कौन है ये बुड्ढा? उसको आंख भी नहीं दिखता है, पता नहीं कौन है, गाना भी गाता है, पता नहीं इस तरह के गाने गाते हैं." So I'm sure, so for who, is this singer actually singing? How many of them really appreciate his classical music is my question. I don't know, because the people, when the caliber of people who are being invited are like the Khans, then the question is even more a serious one. Welcome, Julie. SRK was rushed to hospital. I think perhaps you were talking about when he was in
Yeah, it
Chennai.
was during the IPL match. Welcome, Vidya.
Well, he says that it was a heat stroke because of the heat stroke, but they are all sitting in AC rooms and AC cars and all that. Surely it must be something else which they don't want to divulge, Judy. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a very important point. Judiciary and bureaucracy reforms should be on the top priority in Modi 3.0.
Absolutely. Well said.
Very well said, Shiv. This is the top priority. And also, don't forget the fact that Modi ji has a lot of challenges, especially from enemies inside the country, and that is what is very important. That there are a lot of enemies sitting inside India, and they don't like to see a stable India. They don't like to see a strong India, and they will be funded by from China. They'll be funded from George Soros. So don't forget that as well. So Modi ji has to invest a lot in intelligence, inside intelligence, as well as defense, because China does not like to see India progressing at a very big pace, as well as the Western countries. So we'll have to be mindful of that.
In fact, one of the latest tweets is that Yogendra Yadav has also admitted that BJP is going to win with a big margin. So now the one who hates Modi, Yogendra Yadav, the person from
Yes.
who's been supporting AAP, now even he admits that BJP is going to win with a huge margin.
Welcome, Inaji. Welcome, Priyaji. So yes, very interestingly, that Swati Maliwal, something interesting has happened with regards to Swati Maliwal, and apparently, the viral phone call between Swati Maliwal and Dhruv Rathi, according to this alleged telephonic conversation that was shared on social media, with a claim that both of them talked about the assault case she filed against Kejriwal's assistant Bibhav Kumar, and the PTI fact check desk found that the viral audio clip is AI generated voice clones of Atishi and Dhruv Rathi, and it was shared on social media with a false claim. On May 13, Swati Maliwal alleged that she was assaulted by Bibhav Kumar at the CM's residence in Delhi. And a Facebook user shared on May 25 a video of a purported call between AAP leader Swati Maliwal and Dhruv Rathi, in which Swati can be heard saying that she was assaulted at the behest of Delhi CM's wife Sunita Kejriwal. An English translation of the caption read, Delhi Swati Maliwal and Dhruv Rathi's video went viral. Swati Maliwal asked Dhruv Rathi not to make videos as per your request. And meeting happened at the behest of Kejriwal and Sunita Group makes video an opposition's agenda. Now, whatever said and done, even if it is an AI generated video, Swati Maliwal will be, I guess, more and more. She'll be assertive after tomorrow, especially, and we'll have to wait and see if she exposes the inner workings of Aam Aadmi Party, because this is the right time for her if she wants to take something, and obviously she'll be looking at some support from the BJP as well, like Rajgopalanji mentioned. Yes. So this is very interesting, and we have talked about this in particular. That this lady, she has moved into SSR's Bandra apartment, Ada Sharma, the one who acted in Kerala Story. And apparently, she has broken her silence with regards to relocating to SSR's apartment in Bandra. I moved into the flat Mont Blanc apartments in Bandra 4 months ago, and it's only recently I have finally settled in. And she has spent her life at Pali Hill, Bandra, expressed that the new apartment exudes positive vibes. She stated, our homes in Kerala and Mumbai have been surrounded by trees that we used to feed birds and squirrels. So I wanted a home with a view and ample space to feed the birds. And she asked whether she was superstitious surrounding the flat. I always follow my intuition and not other people's opinions. And apparently she has revamped this particular apartment, painting it entirely white and converting the spaces for her personal use. And the lower floor has been transformed into a mandir, while the top floor now has a music room and a dance studio. And apparently, what does this say? I mean, like, it's really, really, really suspicious. And why does she have to, move into this particular apartment in which SSR at one point of time he resided? So this is really, really, weird, and it is very, very suspicious. And Ada Sharma is also an outsider, right? And she acted in Kerala Story, and she is quite desperate to make an entry to Bollywood because she was seen in several award functions of Bollywood. And she did not get any of the fake awards in Zee Cine Awards or IFA. And it's all given to people like Alia Bhatt. So, but one thing is for sure, that she wants to be on the good books of the Bollywood cabal, and this is the first step that she has. She's residing in SSR's previous apartment, and so you can see how things are playing.
So here, my take on this is that, see, this girl, after the movie came out, Kerala Story, she got a lot of, the attention that she got was very much what you call one-sided. So it was from the right-wingers that she got all the attention. Now, since she's moved into Bollywood, Bollywood is a completely different ballgame. And here, she has to woo the left-wingers or the woke people if she has to get even one film in hand. Now, everybody knows that the flat that Sushant stayed in, which she has now taken on lease, belongs to Amir Khan's uncle. Now, you remember how dicey she was when first she was asked, when she went to, she was seen around Sushant Singh's house, that whether she was going to buy it. She said, no, all sort of lies, she said. Then now, they would have told her, whoever's, playing her game or whoever's handling her, must have said that don't speak to press or don't tell them anything about this. Now, exactly 4 months after that, now she has got the courage to say that she has bought it. So there are 2 or 3 things in this which I'd like to mention. One thing is that, see, everybody after, this is the fourth year after Sushant Singh died and no justice has been served. Everybody who has been supporting Sushant Singh knows that that flat will give you bad luck, that there could be, bad vibes, lot of bad, because that's a place where a person was killed, and not just killed, murdered most gruesomely. So nobody in his right mind would go and buy that or take it on lease or even stay there. Now, what is the message from the people who are associated with Aadhaar is that to show people that there's nothing of the sort. See, first of all, the flat was there was no taker for the flat. Because usually people, I mean, it's not only in India, but everywhere else. When a person dies in a flat, people are scared. And that too in a, in this sort of a manner, that the ghost will still exist, spirit will still exist. But in this case, they wanted to remove everything, even the last fragment of what SSR represented. And for that, they brought a woman who they think, would woo would make the right wingers understand that, see, there is no spirit there, no nothing. So look at her. She's so bold. She went and bought it, and there are only warm vibes in that flat. You remember, how the Mumbai police worked before the CBI came in. They walked all over the place. It was like a garden, and then all the channels came, and it was like a party. They walked around and all that, and immediately what they did was they refurbished it, because this was all with the consent of the government then, which was the Mahavikas Agad. So what happened was that even the smallest proof was wiped out. So now what has happened after that? They want to now show that this is one of the best flats, and it's sold now, and now it has very good vibes, and nothing is going to happen. Second point is that this woman is a very shrewd woman. She is not known. One movie doesn't make her famous. No. It made the director famous, it made the producer famous, but it did not make this girl famous. So she wants fame. So how does she get fame? The same way in which all these other women, Ankita Lokane and all the other women and men who wanted to get some importance, even if it's only for one day, latched on to SSR's name. So that is how this woman is latching on to SSR's name to get some sort of, foothold in Bollywood. Another thing which I'll very clearly say is this woman's fate is certainly doomed, is all I can say. So these 3 points are very important. Let's just take some comments. Akshay says, a wake-up call is needed in Western democracies. Leftist media, political parties are pro-equality and for justice. In India, it's the opposite with the Gunda Raj, triple talaq, supported by India. Akshay, in fact, in the US, they say that the judiciary in US is the most corrupt. And we have just seen it now with the way they are supporting Biden and with the way they have framed Trump, because they know Trump is going to be a very strong leader for USA. So they are trying their best not to get him into power. But even, 5-minute presence of Trump in public shows, the kind of following he has. So Biden cannot do anything about it. You look at what all Biden has against him. His son, who has drug connections, who takes drugs, okay, who has connections with China as well as, Ukraine, who's doing business there. So many things are there against Biden, and yet they want Biden to come again as a president. So this itself shows that Americans are scared. Americans are scared that if Trump does not come, they are going to have a terrible tenure under Biden again. So here, Akshay, I would say in other countries also, I would say in America, people are really, making fun of the judiciary. Welcome, Sunita.
Welcome, Sunita.
Thank you, as always. On SSR, simple facts. Who amplified SSR's fake Me Too allegation? Who is Rohini Iyer? Who owns her PR agency? Why did she introduce reality to SSR? Who paid reality from Kwan? Who owns Kwan? Yes, everything leads to only one door. Okay, we all know that who that door is. Who who is that Dara Hua Insan? So everybody knows it. And, anyway, I mean, justice will be served very soon, is all I can say. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so one thing is for certain that Adarsh Sharma does not have any. She's not a brand ambassador of any brand, if you notice. So the advertisement agencies have not given her any opportunity, nor has any other film producer or director, cast her in any film apart from the same director who directed the Kerala story. She does not have any opportunities in Bollywood. So this is how outsiders are treated, and it is kind of ironic that she, being an outsider, has rented this apartment which belonged to the greatest outsider, SSR.
Yeah.
So that is you can see how ironic it is, and we'll have to wait and see. Now there is some rumors, and I do hope it's not true. According to Amravati MLA Ravi Rana, he has claimed that Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray, party, and former Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray might join the Modi government in 15 days after the Lok Sabha election results come out tomorrow. So I do hope it stays a rumor at this point of time.
It is like cutting your own feet. If BJP or NDA does that, it will be like cutting their own feet.
I don't see that happening with Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis being so
very
close.
Good comments coming in from Gloria. Thank you, Minaji, for saying that about the loser Ada, who has purchased Sushant's flat. She wants to be in the good books of Murderwood for favors, of course. And Nina M says, I suppose somebody is helping her. This kind of house would never be positive. It's frightening. You remember very well, Nina, how, Ria made him change his house. He was very comfortable in the earlier house. And then she said that it was haunted. And she got all these pujaris to do, black. They said that there was some black magic there and they need to get rid of the ghosts. And how she forcibly shifted him to Amir Khan's uncle's house. And as you know, the house is very close to also Dino Moria's house. And Dino Moria is very close to Aditya Thackeray. They have many parties in their house. And of course, there's much more which will come out, I'm sure, very soon.
Yes, so that's all the news from my end, and we'll have to wait and see for tomorrow's exciting day. Yes.
Yes, and then we'll be busy congratulating each other, and of course keep the sweets as well ready so that movie meetha karenge. Thank you. Good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.